Okay. All right. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much. I think we can clap for our panelists for really, going deep into the subjects. We have a lot of take homes, and I think our notebooks provided to us are full now, with the insights that we have been given to. At this point, I'll allow sets of questions for the panelists from the friends in the audience. So please just raise your hand wherever you are, then I will point at you to ask your question. And as you ask your question, please mention which speaker it is targeted to.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so glad to see all of you. My name is Jessy Zulu. Professionally, I'm a nurse with a second career. I'm a restaurateur. My first question, first of all, will go to Mr. Mutwale. Mr. Mutwale, you talked about saving, and you talked about looking at the risks of inflation and making sure that you study the inflation according to the economic standards of maybe the current economic or maybe the future. So I overheard a certain conversation that one of my friends and some other colleagues were having. They talked about saving in dollars because they said a dollar, in as much as we have inflation problems as a country, there's a dollar. A dollar is a secured currency. I heard something like that. And I was told that if you save in a dollar, in as much as your inflation goes down and goes up, it still maintains. So you still end up having a profit on interest. So I need clarity on that one because I think it's a keen interest for me at the moment. And then you also talked about the 20-40-40 rule. I'm very much interested in it because you said that 20% has to go to, I don't know, I had switched how they are supposed to be shared, but I feel like it's a valuable fraction that one has to use in their business for them to understand how much goes to how much goes to how much. I really need clarity on that one. And then lastly, it's a personal dilemma that I have right now. As I am speaking, I graduated in 2022 as a nurse at a military school. But then I noticed that the government takes a lot of time because I've had friends who have stayed 5 years in the society and they haven't been employed. So I started hustling, looking for a job in my last year, January, that December I'm finishing. I wrote application letters, filling stations, restaurants, all those. And the first acceptance that I got was in November. Imagine I applied in January and I was accepted in November. I was accepted at Panelist Pizza and I worked there as a supervisor. 1 year later, I lost my job because there was a change in ownership of the company because the Panelist Pizza is a franchise business. I hustled. Now I'm working as a manager at Panelist Pizza, thank God. I've developed this passion. I had it already in school. I've developed this passion. I love cooking. I can spend countless hours standing as long as I'm cooking because I love cooking. So now I applied at Zambia ZITS, Tourism and Hospitality this January. So here's the thing. The government is now recruiting nurses. It's now recruiting nurses. And I know I might have a high chance because of the school that I went to. So now here's the thing. I'm worried. If I apply, I'm going to be picked. If I get picked, automatically they'll send me to the village. If they send me to the village, I want to do 99 jobs. I've already developed a second career. When you read Mr. Shadrick Lusambo's book, there's a chapter that says, value convenience over ownership. You have to look at what is convenient for the people than what you can own. Already logistics and transport is convenient to the people. He also mentioned that people can spend much on luxurious hotels and foods because it has become convenient for them. And for me, I've picked being an executive chef or being a restaurateur as something which is convenient. And I want to go with it. But this career that I have, again, it's coming, I feel like it's coming in between me. But again, it's not coming in between me because I've spent 3 years and I had invested, that's capital, I invested in that school. I paid for those school fees. I failed exams, I passed, I had suffered. So now I don't know what to do, if I should continue to apply, of which I know I will be picked, But again, I had already applied at Zambia Institute of Tourism and Hospitality. I've already paid my first semester school fees. So I'm really, really stuck, but I really want to go with this one. But how do I do both of them? I can do long distance, but again, it's not easy. I'm stuck. Okay. When progress is coming, you get stuck.
Okay, thank you very much. So there's a next brother just right behind you who also has a question.
My name is Lumuno Majalata. I'm into network marketing. I'm a network marketer in short.